Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Aquarius for the month of December, including late November 2023. So Aquarius, we are in the sign of Sagittarius, which is the fire sign. So lots of action and movement going on this week, this month, 4 weeks. Yeah, lots of positive stuff. You are in your 11th house, which is your house. So it's the house of groups and teams and collaborations, all those sort of things where we all pull together and work as a team or in a group, which is very much your home domicile, Aquarius. That's what you're all about. So energy around for this 4 weeks is 10 of Wands. So you might be a bit exhausted in terms of energy, I'm thinking here. Maybe you've taken on a bit too much and it's all sort of caught up, Aquarius, but never mind, we'll see. So time to just sort of coming to the end. It's the last month of our year, the Roman year, so maybe it's time to sort of take the pedal off the metal a little bit. Let us have a look anyway. As you know, invest a lot of time and effort into others and your groups and your teams and your collaborations with others. So let's have a look now. Where you are right now is 5 of Cups. Okay, 5 of Cups is the cups. It's emotion-filled card. 5 is the card of the number of change. So this talks about disappointment in an emotional sphere. So it could mean someone from the past coming back in, or you could be thinking of some relationship in the past that's kind of was shortly, cut off short with no real explanation given. Just see you later, bye, I'll see you around kind of energy. So it's either from you or somebody who's thinking about you at this time. This has caused disappointment, and if it's time to kind of move on, I guess it's that change that we need to do. Okay, there's nothing more I can do there, move on. And it's surprising when we do sort of, we are ready to move on, how quickly things change. Okay, so let's see the energy and the influencing card that's coming in to influence this 5 of Cups and indeed the rest of the reading. Ace of Swords, so we have clarity coming in, we have a breakthrough coming in. It's an air card, so it's Swords, which is your energy, and it's an ace, so it means new beginning, but it means the breakthrough perhaps of a great time where you've struggled a lot mentally with all the things going on in your head, all the stuff you have to do, all the things you've taken on, and now you get that breakthrough where you're like, okay, maybe I have taken on too much, I'm exhausted physically, and now mentally I've got that breakthrough, I've got that clarity basically. And this sword here sort of pierces through that to dissipate all that sort of those storm clouds more or less that have been hovering around for quite a while, perhaps in your mind. So you've got clarity coming in. So therefore clarity for the rest of the reading is very much the buzzword. Let's see what was going on back in Scorpio season, which was late October to November up until today. I think tomorrow we move into Sagittarius. 22nd today, 23rd tomorrow. And we have the Star, which funnily enough is your card, your major card. So it's like moving on forward. This is where you sort of realised or probably thought, okay, nothing more to do with it than just get moving forward. Maybe you've been stagnant for a while trying to sort of, or being, sort of imprisoned by your own sort of thoughts, and mental energies just kept you bound up in different situations of personal power, etc., other people. And now with your Star card, it's time to move forward with the faith and the hope in the future, moving forward this card also is a great card for letting you know that everything happens for a reason. So whenever it turns up, it's a major spiritual card. It's time for you to sort of realise that all that was meant for a reason. So we'll move on to see what that is as we go along. But beautiful card, and it sits above you, so it's a really nice card that still has a fair bit of a whack of weight on what's going on for you at the moment, Aquarius. Recent influences. You have the Eight of Wands, so you have movement at last, you have movement forward. It's a fire element, so it's definitely about travel. Excuse me, moving forward. Can be reignition of a love affair of some kind. Someone reaching out to you, for those who, you know, can identify with that and that Five of Cups. But just overall, it's very much a Sagittarian card. So it's about sort of moving forward with no obstacles in your way. So you've dealt with most of them, or mostly all of them really. So now it's a time of action, not of mental contemplation or old emotional stuff. So excellent card coming in, the Eight of Wands. Let's have a look at what you are learning. What is the lesson for this 4 weeks? We have the Six of Pentacles, and this is the giving and taking in equal measures, so it's very much about balance. Number 6, as we know, is the great harmony card, or it's harmony. Numerologically, it's the harmony card. It's about having giving and taking equally, not just one person doing all the giving and then the other one doing all the taking. It's sort of the great rebalancer of stuff, especially with work, progress with money. Things are starting to even out for you now, whereas there may have been a concern, I can imagine, in the months that were preceding. So you were kind of thinking, oh my God, when am I ever going to get it all just to balance up nicely? So there you have it. Lovely card and lovely lesson to know that you're learning, and you're in the process of learning as well, and it's just a bit of a boost too, isn't it, Aquarius? Near future coming in, we have the Nine of Wands, and the end of a really arduous, strenuous action time where you just thought, I'll never get over that finish line, I will not make it, but you do. So that's coming up. So by the first week of December, you should feel that relief with the end in sight to all this accumulation of energy on a project, or just in your own mind of how you were ever going to get through it all, balance everything up, emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually. So there you go. The end is, the finishing line is indeed in sight, Aquarius. Let's see what's happening that you're not realising. Knight of Wands, so another Sagittarian card here. So forward moving energy really stepping up with the Knight of Wands. This could be a person coming into, for those unattached. Could be somebody coming in to your life briefly. Usually the Knights are quite brief in their especially the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. They're quite quick. They come in and they go out, but they leave us with something. They leave us with an inspiration or anything, but it's almost like you can't hang on to it forever, like nothing stays the same forever. So energy definitely amping up, that you've probably been, obviously you've been low on it, but now it sort of amps back up again with this Knight of Wands. It could even be a holiday coming for some of you, which kind of gets you over the line anyway. And for others, it could be this person, male sort of energy coming through, you know, and travelling and movement. Once again, fire elements are always really good, especially for you, Aquarius, because you're fast-moving air as well, and you don't mind a bit of fire behind you. Okay, let's see what's been, how others see you. Maybe particularly this Knight of Wands energy. Scorpio, so massive transformation is underway. You're in the middle of it, I would suspect. Very much a Scorpio card, so it's very deep, it's very emotional. It's a change that you've wanted to make, but that also comes with its drawbacks as well. And then you find yourself thinking, oh, am I doing the right thing? Have I made the right decision way back when? Yes, you have, because it is like when we want change, we have to do it ourselves. We have to actively invite change in and then go with whatever it brings, negative or positive, and just keep moving, you know, with it. And it can often dredge up a lot of past stuff that needs to be looked at, and that's very much a Scorpio energy too. You may have found in October, November, that lots of things emotionally came to the surface that usually are kept hidden by ourselves because we just don't want to confront it at that time. But Scorpio time, it comes whether you want it or not. But still a nice card, so it suggests that you are moving in the right direction with your transformation, with anything that you've put in place a couple of months ago. Now you're starting to see benefits of that self-introduced change. What you're feeling positive about. Two of Wands, so decisions to be made coming in. Both of these two decisions are very positive. So, oh goodness, oh sorry. So, my bracelet caught onto the mat. Yeah, so both of these, these decisions, should I say, that you're about to make, this or that, they're both the options, actually, I would say, more than decisions. They're both going to end up positively, no matter what. But I would say, in keeping with the Scorpio card of transformation, moving into, you know, more of an energy with the Two of Wands where you know that you're going to reap rewards, and action and positive action will be the outcome of this transformation ongoing. So really nice. So just forge on forward, and you yourselves know this. Aquarius, excuse me, I need some water. You yourselves know this, so you will just proceed with that. Proceed with that moving forward energy. Okay, so then we come to the final outcome. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. Excellent. Very much an individual, independent energy card. Usually it can be male, female, what, you know, everything, everybody included. But it usually talks about females in the old traditional way, because they usually, and probably still do to a greater extent, have to work a bit harder to get recognition. So then that's just how it seems to be. And so this is an excellent card to say, well, you know, you're well on your way, and you need to sort of just have a look at that and think, wow, you know, I've really put in a lot of effort this year, and now I can really see that I can have a bit of a break. What if you are able to have a break around the Christmas season, and just realise and look back quite with satisfaction about what you've achieved this year, especially in terms of material stuff like buying a house, or, you know, new job, or job that you've kind of finally come to grips with, all those sorts of things that are in our material world, our house, our job, our day-to-day living, which for a lot of us has been, you know, it's been a bit difficult. Big changes have come in this last 12 months with financial matters, so managing that too is excellent. Okay, now I'm going to put the clarifying card, so the Oracle card. I think we'll put it on the Scorpio death card, because often people hear the word death and go into an immediate meltdown, and it's not about death at all. So cards, Oracle cards of the Avalon, Wisdom of the Avalon, give us a bit of clarification about your transformation that is ongoing at the moment, please. The eagle. Spirit, integrity, connection to the angelic realm. Number 9. So, when the eagle appears, it is a true signal of your connection to the angelic realm. With the angels' help and guidance, you could soar above life to see the larger vista. Very Aquarian. The eagle helps you make choices accordingly with integrity. When you pray to your angels, they will always answer, for they patiently wait for you to call upon them for assistance. The angels reside beside you, always hoping to aid humankind in finding peace and manifesting abundance and prosperity. The eagle also asks you to remember to soar high above life and look at the big picture. Don't get too caught up in the tiny, unimportant aspects of life. The spiritual world is the real one. Your physical life is the dream. When the eagle appears, it's also a signal for prayer, also for a moment of conscious contact with the divine. Remember that you're always protected and divinely directed if you follow the guidance of spirit as it appears in the form of the eagle. Wow, I love that for you. And so, of course, that's an animal guide. So thank you very much for listening, Aquarius. Have a great 4 weeks.